What is going on, everyone? Welcome to a brand new video on the channel, and check out what came up in the used car market. I really wanted to try the 8.6 out. Now, I've already got an 8.6, but I don't have the Treno. I have the 11, and I really wanted the Treno because, you know, pop-up headlights, you know? Anyway, this popped up for me, and I really want to try it. I wanted to buy this thing. There is, I think, another version of this car in the game that there used to be in the old GTs. I can't remember exactly what it's called. I cannot remember what it's called. But it looks a lot like the initial D86, and by that I mean like it has the whole carbon fiber bonnet and everything. It looks really, really good. Now I wanted to bring it over and do some stuff to this thing. I don't know what we can actually do to this car, but I want to drive it and I want to do some stuff to it visually as well. I'm going to upgrade this thing, and not only do I want to make it faster, but I still want to keep the standard engine in it. I don't want to go ahead and like turbocharge it or anything like that. I still want to keep it NA. However, we will change some stuff on it to make it even faster. Because right now it's got about 120, well, it does have 127 brake horsepower, and it's a bit, you know what I mean? So it's got 54,000 miles on it, so it's on comfort medium tires. Should I drive this thing stock? I think we should. I think I'm going to try and test this thing out stock just to see what it's like. I'm going to go on a little track. What else is there? Can I go somewhere in Europe? Maybe a little, is there like a little track in Europe? Deep Forest is actually quite nice to drive on, even though I don't think this is a good car for it, because I feel like it'll just be Brands Hatch. Actually, Brands Hatch is a perfect track. I'll just go into time trial because I don't really care, and we'll just do the little Indy circuit. Morning, sure, doesn't matter. Let's see what a 127 horsepower car is like. What the 8.6 is like. Look at it. Oh, I love it. Look at the plate. The plate is so cool. Oh, it rolls around. Oh my god, it even has the electric. That is so cool. As a virtual cockpit, boys, this is virtual cockpits before they were a thing. It's a little quiet. I expected this thing to be a little bit louder, you know, get a little bit of that. A little bit more of that intake sound, you know, a little bit more of the VVTi sound. Oh, it's mad. I love it. I love it so much already. Well, I haven't even done anything to it. Oh, it's so sick. Oh, man. Oh, Jesus. Okay, well, just throwing it in with the handbrake just doesn't want to do anything. Flash those lights. That one tire fire as well. We definitely need an LSD on this. I love that interior though. The interior is my favorite on this thing. I thought it was going to be the other interior, you know. It has like 2 dials for it, but no, it's the electric one. The digital one is so cool. Ooh, okay, okay. Oh, I love it. Okay, I'm gonna be so happy once we start doing stuff to this thing. I think it's gonna sound absolutely unreal once we start modifying this car. I'm taking it out. I'm gonna be driving it, I think, on the Japanese highway after this. But I really do want to do some stuff. Look how those tires are so thin. Oh, it's such an 80s car, man. Like, just like everything about it just screams 80s. I love it so much. Right, cool. That's enough of that. Let's back out and go and check this these modifications out. I want to see what we can actually do to this thing. I definitely want to give it some better tires. That's one thing, but I also do want to give it some more power. I don't want to build this thing for drifting specifically. I want to build it more for like just have an overall build on it, you know, if that makes sense. So I'll put some race stuff, you know. I'm not going to supercharge, I'm not going to turbocharge, like I said, I'm going to keep that the way it is. I will, however, put a LSD on this thing because it 100% needs it. So we need to adjust that. Weight reduction, I'm probably going to do all weight reduction mods to this thing, so pretty much as high as it possibly goes. I'm guessing stage 3 is probably going to be the highest. Yeah, stage 3 is going to be the highest for that, so that's perfectly fine. As for anything from the racing setup, I do kind of want like a big old pipe on the back, so I kind of want to go with the racing silencer. I don't know if this is going to sound good or not. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to buy all of them. I'm going to buy every single one of these exhausts that are available for this thing. And I mean, we'll see. We'll see which one sounds better. High lift cams, definitely going to do that. And I'm going to do pretty much anything and everything to squeeze out power out of this thing, except for actually turbocharging or supercharging it. So I'm going to give it pretty much anything and everything that's there to make more power. Better pistons, better cams. Gonna take this engine from a 1.626 to 1.667. That's fine. As for our brakes, I do want some better brakes than that. Racing clutch and all that. Probably do that. Yeah, actually. Yeah, I'm down to do that. Get this thing to be driving a little bit better. Suspension, we're definitely gonna do that so I can adjust it. I'm not gonna buy a racing transmission. I will buy fully customizable transmission though. As for everything else, I don't think... Oh yeah, air filter. Actually, air filter is important. Manifold. So, getting this thing to about 200 horsepower is perfect. It is literally perfect. I love that we could do that. I think we're done, right? When it comes to power on this thing. I don't think there's actually anything else that we can buy. Brakes, actually. You know what? Yeah, let's just buy some better brakes for this thing. Sure, why not? Like, we're turning this thing into like a little race car as well. Whilst we're here. I think I want to give it some sports tires. I don't want to go with like racing tires. I feel like that'd just be kind of boring. So sports soft will probably be more than enough for this thing. As for everything else, I think we're pretty much done with this thing. Yeah, this is gonna go way over what I want to have on this guy, and I don't want to do that. Why can't I buy an intercooler for it without actually upgrading the turbo or anything like that? That's just so weird. Yeah, we're pretty much done. I don't think there's anything else that I want to have on this thing. Should I buy... Here, I'll do this, just in case we actually do end up going sideways. But I don't really need to buy anything else. Okay, we're done. 193 horsepower and weighs 808 kg. This is going to be changed a little bit. I think the weight's going to probably go up a little bit after we put some stuff on this thing. What is this going to look like if I wide body it slightly? Oh my god! Oh my god. Oh my god. You may be looking at this and being like, oh, this is ugly, you know? But if you ever looked at some of the old race cars, this is literally the kit that's on them. This is the wide body kit that you have on some of the older race cars. That is really cool that they made them like this. No, seriously, I'm genuinely surprised that they've done this. That's very cool. I really like that. I'm not going to put them on because that's not what the car is built for. I'm not going to build it fully for racing, but I thought we could just get the flares out to come out a little bit, but nah. It full on slaps a wide body kit on it. That is very cool. That's very cool. Okay, I'm not going to do anything to do with that though. As for the wheels, what can we have for these wheels though? That's what I'm wondering here. I was thinking of these. So these are the wheels that I immediately, my mind went to. So either put these work equips on it. Or do we have... Spoon wheels are also really nice. They suit this car a lot as well. Have the spoon wheels on this. I don't know if there is anything else. These actually don't even look that bad either. The street wheels... That's actually, they actually do look kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie. Those I don't really like. We'll take your racing wheels. Yokohama. Do Yokohama have anything that I can slap on this thing? Not really. Yeah, those work equips are probably some of my favorites because they still like. These actually don't look that bad either. I actually do kind of like these. The Oz Legend wheels. Legenda, I guess, is what they're called. These are really cool. I actually really like these wheels a lot. Even in this like color that we have here, it's like sort of grey. They're very retro. I do want to go slightly higher in size as well, maybe 15s all the way around. Definitely want to make them wider and definitely want to bring that offset out as well a little bit, so they fit the arches a little better. Oh, they look good. They look good. I like those a lot. I'm going to go ahead, obviously, now and change some of the kits on this thing. So, perfect. Little lip on the front. Type A just gets rid of the mud flap. And then Type B gives that little lip on the back. Again, Type A gets rid of that. And then, yeah, that's perfect. And then the wing, please let us have... Yes. Yes. The beautiful ducktail. Oh, it's so gorgeous. I even like this one. But this one. This is the one to have on. Oh, it looks beautiful, man. I love it so much. Racing items, you can put bonnet pins on this thing if I really want to. I don't really want to do that, to be honest with you. Tugs, I don't want to do anything there. Roll cage, we'll just put Type A cage in it. And then for other, let's have a look here. Our light bulbs, I do like the original lights that are on this thing. They're just retro. I don't want to go like xenons or LEDs or whatever. Probably either yellow or the standard. I'm going to keep the standard ones on. Number plate, I definitely do want to either put it on the side or put a tiny one. Yeah, I think this one, the Type A one, is probably the best one. In my opinion, we can get rid of the little Treno badge on the front, but I don't want to do that because that looks much nicer. Red actually doesn't even look too bad on this thing. We could go with white brakes, though. We can match, well, actually, just silver, actually. And it kind of matches the paint. I do like this in silver a lot. I really, really like this in silver. Yeah, we'll put those on. And the livery editor, if I want to change anything there, but I don't. I think I'm pretty much done. I don't even want to change the color of the wheels. I think the wheels actually suit this thing as well. Yeah, I really, really like this. I'm happy with the customization options that are available for this thing. That's really, really nice. I can't wait to hear it. I can't wait to hear it and just drive it, like, quickly. I feel like this is going to be so much fun. And then we're pretty much done, right? There's nothing really else that I can do here for this thing. Except for actually driving it. So let's bring it over. I'll bring it over, obviously, on the Japanese highways. Because they're really, really nice to play on and drive on. It's Tokyo Expressway. I'll just put time trial because it doesn't really matter. The east clockwise, I don't really need to do the big long straight. So I think I'm just going to go with the central track. So it's just the inner bit of it. And then I'll go with dawn. So there's just enough light, but I still want all my lights to be on, if that makes sense. Right, car settings. We're sports soft. I'm gonna lower this as much as possible because I think that'll just look much nicer as well. 210 max top speed. Let's change that. We'll do 260 maybe. I really need it to be a lot higher than that. As for diff, I'm gonna leave that alone. Everything else here I'm gonna also leave alone because I think it'll just look decent the way it is now. I'm not gonna adjust anything there. I'll probably adjust it if I really need to afterwards, but for right now, I'll leave it like this. Much better sound. This is a much better sound. This is the sports exhaust, by the way. Oh, little pops and bangs as well. Oh, it's so beautiful, man. I love this little car so much. The reflections as well off my dash in the window. That is such a cool feature. Oh my god, the scream! The scream from the interior. Oh, it's got me. That's just so good. Let's try some of the other exhaust. That sounds amazing. That sounds really good. That is really, really good. Right, let's move on. We'll try a different exhaust setup that we have here. Where's my exhaust? So that's the sports exhaust. Let's go to semi-racing exhaust. Let's try that. What's it look like? Oh, this sounds even better. Oh, it just sounds like it has ITBs. That sound is amazing. I love it. It literally just sounds like it has ITBs. If you're an 8.6 fan, let me know what you think of this. Now, last but not least, let's change over to the racing one and let's hear that. It sounds exactly like the race cars, actually. Have you ever watched videos of race spec? That was a weird crash. I feel like my reaction was really slow there. Yeah, it sounds exactly like the race cars. Semi-racing exhaust sounds better. I feel like I don't have to correct this as much when it starts sliding, because it's actually quite well balanced. I love how I'm surprised that it's well balanced. I mean, it's an 8.6. I feel like that is their thing. They're very, very well balanced cars. Very, very lightweight, very well balanced cars. That's why everybody likes them. See what I mean? Like, I'm overcorrecting it for no reason. Like, I feel like I need to when I just don't have to. I'm changing back to the other exhaust and I'm just gonna do like a full lap. And then we'll watch the replay as well. It sounds really good with that exhaust though. It literally sounds like it has ITBs. Throttle bodies, I don't know how they're affected that much by the exhaust, but I mean, let's do a full lap of this thing and let's have a listen to it. Oh, the sound, so good. That sounds fantastic. You know what, I just realized that the speed is stuck at 180 kilometers an hour. It's just like the actual clocks, the non-virtual cockpit, I guess, or the digital clocks, where you have the speed go only up to 180 for a lot of these older cars. And I love that even the digital one just stops at 180. Oh, I just couldn't catch it. These tires are really, really grippy for this thing, by the way. I think a sports hard would probably be a little bit nicer if you want to like start sliding around a little bit, even with like a good setup on it. Yeah, it's so snappy. It's really, really snappy. It's mad. I was trying to slightly get it sideways here, to be honest with you, so I guess blame me for my shitty driving. Not the actual car itself for being too snappy. That sounds really, really good. Okay, now for the last thing, what I want to try, without adjusting anything else, what if I just go and change my tires back to their original tires, which are the comfort mediums. What is this thing going to drive like now? A little tap off the wall there. Oh my god. It's so slidey. Oh, it just wants to go so bad. Oh, look at that understeer. Oh, and now we're getting oversteer. Oh man. Actually, these are so much better tires. They're just so much more fun to drive like this. I still love the way it just stops at 180 though. That's the funniest thing ever. Slowing down early here is like try to upset the balance. It still doesn't have like a huge amount of power, so for like the high speed corners, it is going to struggle. But for these corners here, I think we can just go a little wide. Power. There we go. Oh, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. It's so nice to drive with these tires on, actually. Oh, I love it. I absolutely adore it with those tires. Let's have a look at that lap because that was beautiful. It was so clean. All I had to do was just get used to it at the very beginning. And then it's just such a breeze to drive. That is really, really fun to drive with these tires on it. Typical 8.6, man. Typical 8.6. It's fast around corners, even with like terrible tires. You slide it and you just keep your speed up the entire time. What a great little car. This is probably the funnest car I've driven so far in this game. Seriously. Like, it's just... I don't think there is anything else that comes close to this thing. It is genuinely really, really fun to drive. Alright, here we go. A little slidey action. Even if I don't have like a stupid amount of angle with this thing, because I mean it doesn't really have that much power. In the areas where I do have angle, it looks so good. It just looks so clean, drifting, even when I'm on like controller. Here it is. Look at it. Here we go, here we go. Yes, come on. Still sideways. That back wanted to go is just the best. It's such a good feeling driving this thing like that. Just little bits of angle. It's beautiful. I love it. Alright, I think I'm going to leave the video there. Please go ahead and get this thing yourselves because I'm pretty sure everybody has this now in their used car market. Go buy it and try it out yourselves. Really, really fun car. Really, 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 really fun car. I think this would be so much fun on like a bigger track, but even just try it on these tracks. It just looks so good as well. And it sounds amazing. Thank you for watching. I really do hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you want to see more videos like this on the channel, then of course subscribe, like, comment, share, do whatever it is you guys want to do. But for now, I'll see you guys later. This was GT7 and the A86. Goodbye, everyone.